Well, it was kind of weird. I was sitting there thinking and just thinking about life and things in general, just thinking, pondering stuff. And I was thinking about, the funny thing about life is we never seem to have enough time to do all that we want to do. And yet, it seems sometimes it's taking too long to come to an end. And I was thinking about that, and then I was thinking about, you know what? If I'm going to say something about that, I might as well say something about other stuff. So I was sitting there thinking, I was like, thinking about my nephew and kids at school and stuff like that, and I was like, I hear all the time that we aren't allowed to spank our kids anymore. And I was sitting there thinking about it, I was like, well, the thing is was spanking all bad? I mean, our generation, is like, was it all bad? Did we go to, you know, did we get spankings? Did us people that got spankings, did we ever act up in school? No. Because we knew that if we acted up in school, that the school was going to call home and you were going to get, detention at school and punished at school, but then when you got home, you're going to get punished again. Get spanking, get stuff taken away. And that was the norm. Well, it's not like that anymore. Yet now we have kids acting up in school, pretending like they're in gangs, bringing guns, throwing tantrums. I mean, all this stuff. And more now that there's no real punishment for doing all of that. Because now all the kid has to say is that, hey, I'm getting beat at home, or hey, I'm getting abused at home. And voila, the kid gets what he wants because the threat of being abused is held over the parents' head. I mean, they don't have to do anything anymore. I mean, what's the use of having a parent that's supposed to teach kids if, the parents take away his Xbox because they paid for it, and then the kid gets what he wants anyway because of the threat of an abuse or neglect is held over the parents' head. And it just seems more and more that, kids get what they want because they just walk all over the parents. I mean, isn't the parents' job to teach, discipline, and make sure the kid's on the right track? We don't have that anymore. I mean, now kids have it way too easy. They're fat because they stay at home and play on their games or computers, never seem to go outside anymore except for school, where they're supposed to be, or where they have to be, school. And there, all they seem to be learning is more computers and how to sit on their butt and make money. I mean, I have a feeling in the next 50 years or so, every single person's going to be super huge and obese because nobody is going to get any exercise. And then the computers will be just like in the movie that I saw one time, where every single person is sitting in a huge barber chair hooked up to a computer that simulates a game where they can go and do stuff, but their body is sitting there just blubbering out. I mean, it's disgusting. Yeah, I'm looking at a piece of paper. I wrote everything down so my brain wouldn't fart when I got on here. Yeah. So, yeah, we learn, as far as that's all gone. We live and learn along the way, but to me, at some point soon, hopefully, we learn to look at the past as well as the present and see what was working and what wasn't working, what worked then, what doesn't work now, what didn't work then, what does work now, put it all together, hopefully, and make something better rather than worse. And it just seems we keep getting worse and worse and worse. Then continuing to make the same mistakes time in and time out. From the past, we know that racism, bigotry doesn't work. We know that putting all the power in one person or in one group of people don't work. Lots of things didn't work, yet we seem not to be able to learn anything. Why is that? It's really depressing and disappointing at the same time. And that's just, some of my thoughts I was just thinking about, and I was like, might as well write them down and then get them on here. And as you can see, yeah, I'm a big guy, but I'm fucking 41 years old. I got a reason to be this big. I mean, I drink Mountain Dew, I smoke cigarettes. That's those are my two vices. I don't do anything else. Don't do drugs, don't do nothing. And I get out and work all the time, yet I hardly ever eat, so I end up getting fat. And yeah, I'm fat, I know it. Ironic part is, even though I look as big as I am, I'm still only 280. But that's about all I had. Not sure what else to say. It's just everything I see on YouTube is just depressing. Sometimes it's funny, but most of the time it's just really depressing. But alright, well, that's it from me.